Hello, hello. I thought, seeing as how it's all finished and we haven't made a video of it, we'll have a little video of our little island park. Here we go. Two bridges, one this side, one the other side. That's the way we used to cross before. With weather being the way it is, and with it being just after 2 in the afternoon, it should be fairly quiet. Which way shall I go round? Let's do a figure of 8, shall we? Some little kiddies. Do a right turn here. That is a speaker. Chinese parks, even little ones like ours, must have speakers. It's quite well landscaped, as you can see. Before we would clamber up through there, and maybe one day they will put some water the other side of it. And while they've been working on this and on the dam just a little further down, we haven't had too much water going through here, so you can see the river needs a bit more. Now, that is the part where hopefully they will tart it all up when everything's finished. I'm not sure what the final result will be down here. When I talk about the final result, it could take another couple of years. You'll see why when we get round the other side. Is that land going to stay there, or are they going to drop it so that the water flows around the sides here? That we don't know. These are not bad, these lights. This lights up in blue at night time. It's not blue is not a warm colour, but it doesn't look so bad. We came down there, we go there. Juan and I used to walk here when it was just completely overgrown. I'm not sure if I maybe preferred it like that. Of course, there would have been far more chance of being bitten by snakes and insects then than there is now. And they have done a good job, to be fair to them, they have done a good job. Keep off the grass and flowers. Okay. Straight across here. The only remnants of the buildings that used to be here is this. Well, it wasn't WC before, but they've refurbished the building and converted it. At least everybody has somewhere to go. No littering, protect park facilities. I suppose Chinese are very much like anybody else, really. You will see littering, But you'll also see some people taking things away with them, just like any other country. I was brought up not to litter, but I'm fairly sure I threw empty beer cans in the sea in Hong Kong. A wall of silence. Here's Jim, down this side for children, down that side for adults. And because it's afternoon, if we came past here in the evening, 6 o'clock, 6:30, they'd probably find it quite busy. Now, if you were in charge, what would you do here? What would you do with this little corner? Little table and chairs, maybe? The little cafeteria come coffee shop there. I'm sure I would do something for it. Okay, back to the middle, where we have somewhere for the children to play. Sand pit. Yeah, used to have one of them in Singapore in front of our house. Had a roof on mine because it was very hot, otherwise we couldn't play in there. Oh, shady places here. We had a show here earlier on this year. They've actually done quite well there, haven't they? You can see, like that decoration, hundreds of gloves hanging over the bars. Oh, there's water in here. I wonder if there are fish. Let's have a look. I'm not going to put the camera in the water. I know it is waterproof, but I'm not going to do that. Not today. I can't see any fish. No telltale bubbles on the surface either. Maybe they will put some. Okay. That's the bridge we came onto the island from, and that's the bridge we'll go off the island from. Why is the river not flowing so well? I think they're diverting the water elsewhere, further upriver, because here they are replacing the dam that was there before. It was very old and didn't do the job it was supposed to. There are two sluice gates in the middle. We think that they may keep them. You can see that they're raising the dam on that side. They're also going to do the same this side, but they haven't started work so much, because while that one is in progress, the water has to be allowed through here. Slowly they'll do it. Oh, and we live up there. Okay, through here. And there used to be, see the white line there? There used to be little blue lines along there. I'm not quite sure why they took them off. They didn't really need them anyway. They've got some soft floodlights on the pillars now. You can hear the goats. You won't be able to see them, I doubt. They're way over there. And just there is where the road fell down around our villas there. You can see all the brown there, so they started to build it back up again. Or started to build something back up, who knows what. Now we could go, as we leave here, we could walk along there and back up those steps at that end, but we're going to walk up there. So that's the island park. Yeah, it's quite nice to be out alone. I was sent out today. Oh dear, a new fence. A new fence here. Oh, we heard a rumour that when they started doing that, over there's a bridge that goes nowhere, but eventually it will join up in a bypass around the city. This irrigation canal goes that way, and while they were working on that, they had to drain the irrigation canal so they could put the road through. This now goes in a tunnel under the road. We heard that they found a child's body, a young teenager or something, when they drained the canal. We have no idea if that's true or not, but maybe that's what this is for, to stop children accidentally falling inside. You can't stop people who want to go swimming in there. They're not supposed to, but in fact I've never seen anybody swimming in there. I've seen people fishing. The net stops there, the fence stops there though. Maybe they'll continue it when they finish working on the dam. We'll see. Now you'll see a lot of canals like this in China. It's no surprise to learn that China, the history of irrigation goes back thousands and thousands of years. They seem to do a far better job of it than we do most of the time. Mind you, the Europeans do a better job than we do. I just watched a program about controlling floods in Europe. I was watching Switzerland, Austria, Germany, France, the Netherlands, with all the plans that they have, and wondering why on earth UK doesn't follow the same kind of thing. Interesting for me was that there were Chinese engineers in the Netherlands there to learn. Disadvantage of this small camera. There's a lovely bird in that tree, but even with the Fuji, with it only having a 3x zoom, I cannot get close enough. He's wiggling his tail around. One will be surprised when she sees this. It doesn't take away from the view that much. No climbing. There was a no climbing sign on the little wall. I suppose with the little wall, it's small enough that if a child was running, they could quite easily somersault over. And I don't mean somersault on purpose, I mean hit it with their thighs and catapult themselves over. Hey. Okay, with the other side of the river, that's the way I would normally walk to town if I was going shopping. Something we've never worked out is you can see steps coming down there, steps coming down there. They both go on onto like a little jetty that sticks a little bit into the river. What is it for? Someone told us that the water level is going to go up, a couple of meters. I don't believe that. Maybe down there it can go up a couple of meters, but not up here. Warning, danger! It's very quiet. It's very nice. We just need some birds. Have a look at some lovely yellow flowers. Look at these. And then have a look at some lovely orange and off yellow flowers, flame I suppose. And then how about some beautiful lilac ones? We don't have a great variety in flowers. but I do think we're lucky to have retired to the part of the world that we have. We get bad weather occasionally. No real bad weather. Typhoons tend to only give us rain. Very rarely we have high winds. And of course, we never have minus temperatures and frost and snow and ice and things like that. Being in the mountains, the temperature very rarely goes too high. You see it in the car saying 40 sometimes, but whether that's true or not, I don't know. Won't be outside. Okay. There's a sluice gates underneath that bridge, and that is where they divert this water through the irrigation. Now, even when the farmers don't want it, at the end of this irrigation canal, it goes down through two very large pipes into a small hydroelectric station. So they can top up. I don't suppose it just gives them much power. It's very small, but it means the water, while it can't go through there, at least it's doing something useful when it comes through here. Okay, up here, can't see it very well, but you've got the Lee things on the wall there. You see there? Yep, and up there. Okay, so you've been through the island in the middle of the stream. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. And now we're across the other side, and I'm going to continue on my walk. That's probably it for the day. Goodbye.